It's the final show of our post-WrestleMania week, and WWE World Champion Roman Reigns out to kick it off. Roman says, clearly somebody's trying to get my attention. The attack on Seth, the attack on Jay. Look, I'm not a hard man to find, and I'm going to make it even easier. At the end of SmackDown, I'm going to be right here in the middle of the ring. Come down here and join me, and you'll have my undivided attention. We don't know who's behind these attacks. Roman Reigns, hoping to figure it out here before the end of the night. Let's go to our opening match of SmackDown. Making his way to the ring, the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal winner, Carmelo Hayes. He will be taking on Nathan Frazer. Hayes, the latest Benedict Arnold here in the open mic universe, turned his back on his best friend and tag team partner, Trick Williams, as Trick was heading into the biggest match of his life, a shot at the European Championship at WrestleMania 3. And let's be real, the whole point, the whole purpose in Melo turning his back on Trick, jealousy. This was the biggest opportunity that Trick had ever had in the 3 years here in the open mic universe. An opportunity that he earned, by the way, in a number one contenders battle royal, a battle royal that Carmelo was in as well. Let's not forget, Melo tried to toss Trick out of that battle royal, was unsuccessful in doing so. But we don't have to look too far into the past to see that Carmelo Hayes has had opportunities of his own. He had his own shot at the European Championship back at Elimination Chamber, and he failed. He came up short. He lost to Chad Gable. But then fast forward to WrestleMania 3. Trick, on the biggest night of his open mic universe career, succeeded. He won. He defeated Chad Gable to become the new WWE European Champion. And if Melo was mad before that match, if Melo was jealous before that match, I'm sure that anger and that jealousy has only gotten worse to see Trick succeed where he failed. Now, WrestleMania 3 wasn't a complete loss, a complete failure for Carmelo Hayes. He did win the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. But it was Trick Williams who walked out of WrestleMania with some gold. Melo getting Frazer up. Running powerbomb. Frazer slow to get back to his feet. Suplex cutter from Carmelo Hayes. Goes for the cover. And Carmelo Hayes with the win. Melo grabbing a microphone. He says, I want to congratulate the new WWE European Champion, Trick Williams. Clearly, the man who deserves all the credit is me for teaching that bum how to be a winner. Trick coming out here now. Trick says, yeah, Melo, I did learn from you. And the most important thing I learned is how not to be a little bitch. Relax, champ. If you really believe that I'm not the reason that you're a champion here today, then you shouldn't be scared to give me the first shot at that championship at, say, Backlash. The champ says you're on, and he can't wait to show him the meaning of whoop that Trick. May not have been smart for Trick to bite on Melo's challenge. We've got another title match set for Backlash. Penta on his way to the ring. We saw him earlier this week on Thunder. He will make his in-ring debut here in the WWE. This week on SmackDown, his opponent, Giovanni Vinci. He's got Ludwig Kaiser in his corner. Penta defeated The Miz on Thunder. It was a pretty easy victory for Penta. And just like his matchup with Miz, a former WCW television champion, here he is matched up with a former multiple-time tag team champion, both here in WWE and WCW. Vinci down in the corner. Now Penta going out onto the apron. Crossbody. And much like what we saw against The Miz, champion or not, the opponent doesn't seem to be much of a challenge for Penta. We saw this on Thunder as well. Glove out to the crowd, moving Vinci away from the ropes. And Penta calls this the sacrifice. Hooks Vinci's leg. And Penta again with an impressive victory, this time against Giovanni Vinci, here on SmackDown. Making her way to the ring, the new WWE Women's Champion, Becky Lynch. Becky, who defeated Nia Jax on night 1 of WrestleMania 3, to become WWE Women's Champion for the 3rd time. Becky, also a former 2-time WCW Women's Champion. But I don't know if you will find a championship victory for her that was more emotional than what took place back at WrestleMania 3. For everything that the Bloodline did to her husband, Seth Rollins, for her to get a little bit of payback on that night was huge. Becky says that the man is back here on SmackDown, and she wants to kick off this new championship reign with an open challenge. What lady will answer the open call here tonight? And it's Naomi. Naomi had a huge WrestleMania 3 weekend. She won the China Memorial Battle Royal. And this could end up being an even bigger week for Naomi if she can find a way to defeat Becky Lynch here on SmackDown. These women face to face. Naomi extending her hand. And Becky shaking it. All right, some good sportsmanship here. But again, Naomi has a huge opportunity here. Bell rings and she wastes little time. And that's smart. That is very smart, especially when you're in the ring with somebody like Becky Lynch. Naomi has not won a championship here in our universe, but she has had the luxury to watch a lot of great champions over the years here in our universe. And Becky, probably the most successful if you're going based on title reigns. Naomi fighting her way out there, sends Becky into the ropes. We are seeing a much more confident Naomi here. And sometimes that happens. You pick up a big victory, and winning a 20-woman battle royal like the China Memorial Battle Royal, you're in there with some of the best. And to be the last woman standing could be that jolt, that extra bit of energy that you need. We have not seen Naomi wrestle like this, and it could pay off for her. She is up on the top rope. Crossbody almost fully across the ring there. That was very impressive, and now Becky getting the momentum back in her direction. Blocked there from Naomi. Becky goes down. Now Naomi trying to get the crowd into it, get them on her side. Sends Becky into the ropes. Rear view. Again with another cover. And Becky again able to kick out. What more does Naomi have to do? Blocked there from Lynch. And lays out the challenger. Now Becky going up top herself. Leg drop off the top rope. Hooks the leg. But Naomi now kicks out at 2. Becky can't believe it. Manhandle slam. You could tell Lynch, she is almost out of gas here. Able to drape her arm over, but Naomi gets the shoulder up at 2. Naomi having to use the corner to try to get to her feet. Suplex from the man. And now a second manhandle slam. And that will do it. Becky Lynch with a hard-fought defense here tonight. Becky now with her hand out, and Naomi accepts. Hell of a match. I hope this isn't the last time that we see these two ladies do battle. Just as promised, the WWE World Heavyweight Champion back out here. He's got some questions. Who's behind these attacks and what exactly do they want? Roman says, no more hiding in the shadows, no more attacking people from behind. Your tribal chief summons you to his ring.
The thing about empires, Roman, is they burn. And the one thing that the kings of these empires fail to understand is the biggest threat are the people that knew the king before he was king.